the Q8 we did something completely new for Audi, something really outstanding. My name is Sascha Heide and I'm working as an exterior designer for Audi Design. This is the first time I did an all-new model. It was a big challenge to recreate the really new, iconic look of the car. It perfectly combines the attitude or the aesthetics of an four-door coupe with the fully functions of a sporty SUV. I think the first eye-catching element is the new grille architecture. If you look at the front of the car, it's the single frame, the new architecture, which is coming up in an octagon shape. This octagon shape will be the next grille silhouette for the whole range of upcoming Audi Q models. There's another nice feature which is placed next to the single frame, which is called the mask. With this one, we wanted to express also the quattro attitude, the techniques below the skin, because we want to make the quattro attitude, the quattro technology visible in the design of the car. It's a couple of technical revolutions behind the car. For instance, we have very big wheels. We have the biggest wheels so far we ever had in Audi. We have very big wheel arches. Also in the bottom we have big air intakes, very sporty ones. Seeing the car from its rear, there's one stunning element which I really love. It's our black panel beam. Underlining the maximum width of the car, it gives it a really nice, powerful standing. The roofline is supposed to be a coupe, but it's different to the shape of a normal expected coupe roofline. So the outline is totally different and we still keep the appropriate headroom inside.
The elegance that we have in interior is a complement from the exterior. My name is Mauricio Monteiro dos Santos. I'm a team leader from the Q8 interior design. You start an interior with a vision. The A8 is for us a direction. And then we thought, okay, how can we combine the success from the Audi A8 in an SUV? As soon as you see the whole package and what we want to get in the end, it was quite clear that this car needs a completely new interior. Inside of the car, you don't give up on nothing. The idea was to communicate levels. So the first level, when you get in the car, you see all the usability in the car is surrounded by a black panel and aluminum frame. Then we have the second layer. This is what we call mechanical wrap, where we have the decor parts in the car. They are quite clear to see, and we have a very strong division between these layers. So you have to feel yourself very comfortable in the car. And this is the soft layer surrounding the whole interior. The interior from the Q8 is on the SUV segment, for us, an icon. We design like a diamond, so every face has to be polished.
It's an absolutely amazing situation to have this kind of a freedom. I hope they fell in love with it like I did immediately.
That was moments that we thought, this will never work, but let's give a try. And we didn't give up. We are never satisfied. It would be wrong if we were satisfied.
It will be our new star in the SUV segment.
The name says it, Q8. It's the top of the Q. I don't know any other company that can do this better than Audi.
the BMW Concept X7i Performance was first seen at the Frankfurt Motor Show 2017. The production model set to make its debut in 2018. So let's have a closer look at this car. The new model Concept has clear, vertical proportions, 23-inch wheel rims, 3-seat rows, and an exclusive experience available inside the car. Everything identifies the Concept as an X model.
The BMW Concept X7i Performance stands for a new step in the field of luxury for the BMW brand. We already have a 7 Series sedan for a number of generations, and now we want to offer that type of roominess, that type of luxury in an SUV.
The striking exterior composed of intently focused lines combines a generously sized 6-person interior, all pared down to essentials.
This concept vehicle plays a big role also in the communication of a new design language for the BMW brand. We are introducing a form language that is cleaner, calmer, fewer lines, but the lines that we do have are very, very precise.
Take the kidney grille, for instance. Since the world premiere, people discuss this topic, not only online. So for sure, you will notice this car when it drives along the streets.
Well, in the exterior design of this vehicle, it's of course all about luxury and presence. So there's a very vertical gesture to this car, immediately visible in the shape of the BMW typical grille. The car has a lot of room, so we want to communicate that, and then all the details are actually done in a very modern, very precise way, like the very narrow headlamps and the even more narrow tail lamps. They actually also emphasize the width and the modernity in this vehicle.
Viewed from any angle, the interplay between a small number of precise lines and artfully sculpted surfaces sends out a charismatic statement of modernity, presence, and exclusivity. So what will the first ever BMW X7 look like? You will see it on the streets very soon, in 2018.
The BMW Concept X7i Performance stands for a new step in the field of luxury for the BMW brand. We already have a 7 Series sedan for a number of generations, and now we want to offer that type of roominess, that type of luxury in an SUV, and that's what you see here in this concept vehicle. This concept vehicle plays a big role also in the communication of our new design language for the BMW brand. We are introducing a form language that is cleaner, calmer, fewer lines, but the lines that we do have are very, very precise. And with that a cleaner form language, of course details become more important. Every detail counts, and in this concept vehicle you see all of these things. The cleaner body surfacing and the great care and attention for every single detail. Well, in the exterior design of this vehicle, it's of course all about luxury and presence. So there's a very vertical gesture to this car, immediately visible in the shape of the BMW typical grille. Also in side view, the pillars, the greenhouse is very vertically oriented. The car has a lot of room, so we want to communicate that. And then all the details are actually done in a very modern, very precise way, like the very narrow headlamps and the even more narrow tail lamps. They actually also emphasize the width and the modernity in this vehicle. Luxury in the interior, of course, has a lot to do with spaciousness. And the design that we have chosen for this car actually enlarges this feeling of spaciousness. The glass roof plays a big role, but also in the interior, where you find 3 rows of seats. There is really a lot of attention taken towards spaciousness. Then luxury, of course, comes across with all the details and certainly also the materials that we have chosen for this vehicle. Well, in the interior, of course, you find some classic materials like leather, but we've treated it in a different way with new patterns and stitching. you'll find some wood, modern interpretations, open pore wood, but you also find glass. We've done certain elements that as a driver you touch and you operate often in glass that was made by Swarovski. So there is quite a few details that we believe are out of the ordinary and really bring this car at a very high level of luxury. Connectivity is very important to us at BMW. We have the highest rate of connectivity in our fleet, and each of our new cars will show another step towards digitalization. In this concept vehicle you'll see bigger screens than you've seen before from us. Of course touch control, gesture control is possible, and in this vehicle passengers can also share digital content amongst themselves. You can move digital content from front to back in the car.